it back a little bit. So let's go ahead and let's get our troops all rallied up. Looks like we're okay with our replenishment rate, so I'm not going to worry about rebuilding anything. And let's kind of check up where we were. So everything's building just fine. Any trade agreements or anything that we need to take care of? I know that we're at war with Crynsos and a bunch of evil dwarves, so let's go ahead and tell the border princes to knock that out. And let's see if Tilea is willing to be our friends. He is not. Wait, is his meter going down with us? It is deteriorating. So maybe we'll end up having a war against Tilea, but that's all right. Let's see what his armies have. We have no idea. That's okay. So we'll just go ahead and pass the turn. So we're going to move back into Bilbali with our general and hire some new units now that we have some great swords. So we're going to be able to actually have units that can take the walls, not just pikes, who really, as we saw in the previous battles, don't really have a lot of killing power. They have a lot of this kind of holding power, high defense, but just that low melee, it's just not going to let anything really happen. So let's go ahead and move back into Bilbali, and we'll see where we go. We might start having enough money that we can go ahead and build a second force over there in, I can't remember what the province is called. We'll just call it Italy. Back over there in Italy, and we can start pressing up. I would like to get a second army to come down and start raiding all the Badlands. All right, so Border Princes is moving against one of our enemies. And let's get, there we go. There we go. And let's go ahead and get this into Bilbali. And let's see, what do we want to recruit? Man, I am getting some lag here. Let me go ahead and pause it and see if I can find out what's running. Program running in the background there. I turned it off, so hopefully that will solve our problems. Let's upgrade this. And let's see, what else do we want? We really need some great swords. That's 4 turns though. So let's go ahead and do this. Get rid of those pirates because they're garbage. Let's grab 2 of our, oh, we can only afford 1, huh? So let's grab one of those then. And we really need some more killing power. But I guess I don't want to waste too much time. I don't want to spend more than 2 turns there, so we're just going to recruit that. And we're going to call it good. All right, so 1 more turn there. We should have another Murcielago. Oh, not Murcielago. Murcielago, that's the Lamborghini. I'm talking about Miragalano. I am terrible with foreign languages. Every time I fly through Charles de Gaulle in Paris, I understand what they're saying, but if I try to speak French, they just look at me like I am an idiot. So I've just given up. And everyone else will speak French too, and the moment I walk up, they're like, this cat is American. Oh, we got the Amazons, so we definitely got to grab them. And Pizarro's Lost Legion, psh, it's time to get rid of some of these scrubs. All right, so Pistoliers, it was fun knowing you. We'll recruit them next turn because there's no sense in recruiting them now since we can just grab them anytime. So let's get our picked veterans. And then for our mercenary captain, we'll grab that champion. And what does she have? Scrubs and scrubs. All right, so I'm not too worried. So that's growing up. That's going. Do we want to increase this? We have 6 turns until growth. I don't really see any 7,500. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade it, and we'll tear it down later. It's only 1,500, so it'll pay for itself in the 5 turns that we'll leave it around. All right, so next we're going to push on through, fight more Bretonians. All right, military alliance with Clan Ingram, that's good. So at least now our eastern flank is protected, or at least assuming that the border princes and Clan Ingram don't betray us. As we begin our Italian conquest into France, which I'm pretty sure this is historical total war. All right. And it's thinking about it. There we go. All right, let's start our push. I'm not going to recruit quite yet. I'll recruit next turn because, like I said, I just wanted that little extra cash, and we'll be all right. And let's pop over here. We're good. We don't need this extra 4, so let's go ahead and switch to 5% from all tariff agreement. How much cash are we getting from tariff? So trade, we're only getting 466. So let's just do tax rate. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do tax rate. All right, we should be able to push towards Castle Carcassonne. And this is why in Charles de Gaulle, every time I fly through and go to Paris, they look at me like I'm an idiot. But that's okay. At least I can read French. Military access is fine. Who is giving you the dog stomp over there, border princes? Because you are losing heavily. All right. Well, if the border princes do get knocked out, then we can move in and we can start ambush where? Oh, I don't care about them. Oh, maybe it's Malagor, the Dark Omen over there, giving them the business. All right, so we can't get the guard. So let's go ahead and pop that for the armory. Oh, no, because we want to recruit, don't we? So we'll just save that for a minute. Let's get the Amazons, and let's get Pizarro's Lost Legion, who I'm excited for. I bet they're going to make an appearance into Total War 2 since they announced that, what is it? The Estalia is going to be in the New World. So Death or Riches, they have a bombardment ability. Maybe that's to represent that in the tabletop they had pistols. And the Amazons. So they probably have Frenzy. No, they have Vanguard. Board Save. Strider. Charge bonus. Weapon Strength 40. All right, they're in. This is a neat unit. We don't have quite enough to keep going. So let's go ahead and begin our little... Nope. Still don't have enough. So let's pop in here and see if we can start some problems. All right, that is it for this turn. So if we start seeing Malagor the Dark Omen, we're going to have to get some business going. Military access, that's fine. I don't know why the border prince is just getting dog stomped on over there. The Beastmen always seem to do really well in campaign. I don't understand why. I'd be interested in knowing some of the metrics that CA uses. But every time people interview, they never talk about numbers and metrics, stuff I'm interested in. They always talk about, well, are they going to add, this unit? Or are they going to add that unit? All right, I guess we're going to siege. Actually, let's go for Brion first. And then we'll take our little castle there. So we have taken that, so we need to go ahead and let's get some defenses going. Let's get that. So let's see what we have here currently for defenses. So Bilbao has nothing. And we're going to get some pistolers and some crossbows, but that's all right. 500, 4 turns. Gosh, I just don't see us using it. Yeah, I guess I'll just go ahead and save it. I can always tear it down later. As long as it sits for about 5 turns, we'll be okay. Which I think my resources are going to be spent elsewhere, so that's fine. All right. See if they sally out. That's what we're looking. See if they sally out of the fort to face me. If not, we're just going to take Renown and we will be happy. Where are they going? Maybe they're fighting the Wood Elves? What's going on over here? Kind of on the corner there. Is that like a little shrine? Ambusher discovered. Oh, he is all up on my nuts right now. What is this? All right, so they're all up on me. So let's go ahead and take us a little place. They do have some walls, so we'll just have to build some siege engines. And Bill Bali, you're doing your thing. Man, Malagor the Dark Omen, he is just causing me all kinds of problems. I guess we'll just go ahead and get a oh, here we go, Merchant Prince. Income from all buildings. Let's get you up in here. And we need some units, so let's start with some great swords. And we'll just start with the great swords. We gotta build up, push Malagor the Dark Omen on, and then we'll take him, and I guess we'll just start raiding the Southlands. We'll just start being the Orc Bandit Pirate, Merchant Prince, the Orc Merchant Prince. Yeah, never mind. I remember looking at him briefly. He has a lot of skills that give bonuses to trade and income, so he doesn't really have a lot of melee. He has a lot of stuff that just kind of adds to your ability to fight. So ambush discovered. Man, they are all up on me right now. All right, so we got those going. So let's get 2 of these shielded crossbows. And let's, I don't think we need to bother with this. That's just going to be a waste of time if we fight that. Let's occupy. All right. So let's see what we have here. We have a harbor and we have that, and I don't think, let's go ahead and grab the little salt mines. Oh man, Bill Bally is not happy. We need 3 grand. All right, it is what it is. So we're going to do that, and now that we've recovered and Brion, we're going to push the castle, and hopefully we'll have a decent engagement there. Because I don't like this to sit and auto resolve everything. But if it's just going to be a dog stomping, then what's the point? If you peace treaty, no thank you. There could only be, we can have peace just after I've taken all of, southeastern France. I believe this is the same region of France that they grow all the wines. Is it Bordeaux? Man, you think I would know? I should know my regions of the world better. So we got some great swords. We got some of them. Let's go ahead and grab some pikes, and let's grab some. Oh, head back to you. We got some pikes, and let's grab some halberdiers, and that should be enough. All right, so we are recovered here. Let's move in right there, and don't have enough to raid, so we're just keep on pushing. Check on Bill Bally. Bill Bally is still upset, but there's nothing I can do about it. And Malagor the Dark Omen is really starting to... I'm more worried about his corruption, because once the corruption gets in there, everything's just going to start to fall apart. Although I do think if I build a little temple to Miradon, I believe is the name, I can start recruiting like warriors to have queues like the witch hunters. So I think that'd be pretty neat. All right, so here we go. So the Fey Enchantress is trying to ambush. Don't have anything there. Malagor is running, so let's go ahead and try to catch up to Malagor. And let's get 2 more pikes and 2 more, I guess, let's grab some swordsmen. There we go. And let's just go ahead and fight out in the open field. I think that's going to be our best bet. Once again, it's just mass peasants, and I think it's going to be a very similar battle since it's on the exact same field. Let's check here. Whatever, we'll fight it. So I'm going to cut out and come back in once it's finished loading. So it looks like they're coming from behind us. We're going to have to set it behind us. Let's take a look at our new unit. So here are our little our crossbowmen with the shields. So let's take a look at them. If I can get the stats up, there we go. So they do have a silver shield. This is interesting. 161 range or 160 range, 21 damage. How much damage is the crossbow? 22. Well, they had the reload, so they're about the same. And they have slightly higher but lower melee defense. Okay, that's nothing crazy. So let's take a look at the Amazon. Whoa. Look at these things. That's definitely an interesting reskin there. I like it. I like what they got going on. And Pizarro's Lost Legion. So let's look at our little conquistadors. All right, they just look like everybody else, but they do have this little Death to Riches. And let's see what they got here. So kind of standard pikes, nothing terrible, but they do have 64 melee defense. That's monstrous. All right, so they're showing up behind us. So I guess we'll just go ahead and we'll form the Hedgehog. For those who aren't familiar, hedgehogs are large, spiny creatures. By large, I mean, like a kilogram. And then let's see, we'll get the Amazons over here. Let's grab the knights. We'll just kind of stick them over here. We'll grab the swordsmen. We'll get them to hold steady. Halberds, we'll keep them in the center. And them there. And what do we have over here? We still have a crossbowman. So we'll grab the crossbowman and you guys just to shoot their crossbowmen, and we're going to leave these 2 units. We'll pop them on skirmish mode, and we can just kind of let them do their thing by themselves. So that's it. We'll just go ahead and grab all our pikes, and we'll just advance forward as soon as this battle starts. So let's push forward. Let's get them going. Let's get those 2 going, and let's get our swords going, and I guess that's it. So let's go ahead and start engaging. So you come in. Pikes come in this way. You guys come in this way. Spread this way. Let's get our commanders onto her. And let's just push you up. And the other troops are rallying this way, so let's get them over. And let's have our knights just smash right into there. And let's just push these guys in. Alright, so it looks like everything's going to code. And all of our bows are shooting, so we really want them shooting back here. And what are these? These are just mounted yeomen. I don't care. And let's keep pushing you in. And the Amazonians, let's get you over here. Halberds. Is this where the Grail Knights are? Sure are. That's where we want them. Have them shoot into that combat. And Amazons, we really want you to get up into there. All right, so let's check out our little bombardment ability from... How's it recharge? Cannot use if engaged in melee. Oh, well. I should have read that beforehand, huh? But it looks like our general and our little captain here. Who is our captain? Ugo Uguyi? Ugo Yuhi? Somebody smarter than me can figure this out for me. All right, so we're firing into there. We're firing into there. They're pushing through. Amazons. Let's get you guys there. They do have some foot squires, which is not that good for us. And let's get our knights back out. If we can get pull our knights back. There we go. Pull our knights back, and then we can use them to come up and around and start kind of hammering through. All right, so have we finished off the Fey Enchantress yet? Not quite. Let's get Ugo over there. Ugo. Look at you. You're a champ, Ugo. I mean, you don't have this sweet hat like him, but you're a champ. Meanwhile, our carbines. Okay, so let's take you over here. Let's have you come out to the wide, so just to keep you harassing and keep you away. And our crossbowmen. You're doing okay, doing okay. So let's fire into this more densely populated group here. And let's bring our knights up and over. And I want them to fall into there. And I really want to take Pizarro. Where is Pizarro's Lost Legion? I want you to fall back here so we can use your little bombardment ability just to see what it does. And that is it. It looks like we've routed off the Fey Enchantress, so let's go ahead and engage up there. Our crossbows are doing what they need to do. Let's hold down. Yeah, let's go ahead and get them up there. So now we're going to send one group of knights into there, and this group of knights, we're going to go ahead and take the extra few seconds to arrange them and hit. So let's check up on our carabiners. They're doing fine. They're doing fine. It's just, man, I'm going to have to turn down, I think, the settings, because I turned everything off to make sure we had a better frame rate. And since it's legendary, I can't just save and go back to the battle. So now that they're out of combat, let's check this bombardment out. So let's do it right here. And let's see what it looks like. So this firing is going through. All right. Actually, you know what I think I'll do is after this, I'll pause it and just turn down the graphic settings. So it's not quite so... instead of ultra, we'll just turn it on high. And that should just kind of clear up any problems we have. So it's going off. Or maybe it already went off. I guess we'll just wait again. I totally missed it, whatever it did. All right, and you're still chasing the Fey Enchantress. You guys are still firing. Let's get you onto these halberdiers. Let's get you onto these, our polemen, as they are called. Get our lord up into this combat over here. All right, so click. We'll put it there on the peasant bowman. 3, 2, 1. And yeah, I think after this battle, I'm going to stop it. I'm going to lower the settings. Okay, so they have a little archer fire. That's cool. Yeah, after this battle, I'm going to go turn down the settings to very high, take it off ultra, just to have a little bit of a better battle or a better flow in these battles. So we are collapsing there. Our archer fire is really going there. So now I want to take it. I want to turn them around because we do have the troops coming behind us. And let's just keep our carbiners over there. All right, so we've completely collapsed this. So let's get the Amazons into the back. Let's get our pikes up into here. And that's all collapsing here. So let's take the units that are still holding. Our swords are fighting. Our swords are fighting. So it looks like everything's going to code. It looks like everything's good. And we just gotta wait for them to come through the woods now. Where is our captain? My captain is pushing through. So it looks like we're having this kind of mass chain route going. So that's all very favorable to us. So let's take U3. since we don't need them. And let's go ahead and have you regroup over there, because I think that we're good. So let's pull them back. Let's get them, go ahead and charge into those spearmen who are shaken, and hopefully the rear charge will break them. And let's get them into that combat over there. So the Amazonians really just going to town. Not too bad, kind of interesting unit. I kind of like them. Not too much in the way of armor, but that's okay. So I'll keep you guys moving up and forward. Let's get our captain, I can't remember what is he a mercenary captain? I think he's a mercenary commander. Let's get him going. Get our knights back up and going. Have everybody start collapsing. Let's get the swordsman. And let's go ahead and get them up and lined like that. Alright, so we really got it going now. So all three of you guys, let's have you focus on kind of the actual threats here. Let's put them on guard mode so they don't chase the unit that runs away. And let's get our pikes up into combat. So let's get you into there, let's get you into there, and let's get you into there. Where is Pizarro? Pizarro's unit is fighting. It's against the foot squires, which isn't the best engagement for us, but we'll do what we can. Let's pull you guys back. Who is this? Oh, the Grail Knights, they're still fighting us? Alright, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about them. I guess I just let them recover. And our carabiners, let's get you guys, our carbiners, let's get them going. I'm not worried about the charge of the peasants. Man, they are just ignoring my general. I thought that would have worked out a little bit better. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to take these two. We're going to come up here on the side so we can get some side flank shots. We're going to take them. We're going to push them there. Everyone else is pushing through. Let's get them into that combat. They're pushing. Let's get our knights or our swordsmen into there. Let's pull our knights for one more rear charge. And let's pull our other group of swordsmen into there. So there we go. So we just got a grind fest again going on here. And back here, we're just going to have them stand and just fire into the back. And looks like you guys are good. And let's get you guys up and over. All right. So yeah, I can't wait for Warhammer 2. I'm so excited for the dumbest things. Like, I'm excited for Estalia, and I'm excited for the rogue armies. Like the goblin, what is it? It was a goblin beastmaster. It just has a bunch of spiders and cold ones and this other... It's just a bunch of feral creatures fighting. All right, so let's pull our knights up and out. That'll be going okay. Hopefully we can collapse one of these flanks. But man, these foot squires are putting in some business over there. We got to leave our commander over here because we can just not seem to push out. But we do got some mass shooting into here. We got some mass volleys. So we're getting some good work being put in. Not quite the angle we want here. So let's go ahead and reposition there. So our commander... still in here. Where is his? He's all the way over there. So I guess we'll just keep on charging the rear. We've collapsed in on his foot squires. Let's get our knights out and over because now these Grail Knights are starting to get loose and getting wild on us. All right, so that's going good. That's going good. All right, I think it's going well. We have another battle. We have another battle of the canine over here. With Hannibal just ripping through. All right, so let's take them and let's grab the other ones and they'll can come into this combat. So he is getting to the back of our pikes. We're going to have to try to stop it with our Grail Knights. Everyone else just keeps shooting and I guess that's all we can do. So we have collapsed over here, so let's grab all of them and push into this combat. Although I would like to reinforce the front. I guess we're going to grab Pizarro's Lost Legion and we're going to go over there. Although, if we want to play lore-wise, Pizarro's Lost Legion should actually be over in the New World. All right, so let's get you on the handgunners. We got our knights coming in here with a dirty charge. Oh, never mind. I was going to have them reform, but we're going to have to keep pressing. And that might be it. It looks like they're mass routing. His army is out and about, so let's try to chase down everything we can. We'll send these guys out. Don't think we can catch the Grail Knights, but we can try. And let's kind of catch this guy with our commander. All right, and let's go ahead and hit fast forward. So there we go. Normally I don't like to do this, but I just don't want to refight this battle again. So I just, just got to get it done. I really want to take that castle and start going against other forces that have more than just these mass blobs of peasants. But I think that's just how it ended up going. Just we just happen to have nothing but peasants until later game. Hopefully when we start pushing into the Empire, they're going to have a bigger variety. It'd be interesting to kind of see how the Empire holds up, or how we hold our little Tilean force holds up. And so far I haven't really seen anything that's like I would consider unbalanced about this mod. It seemed fairly balanced. So Khalif, I think is the guy's name that did it. He did a great job, I think, just kind of making it a little even, a little fair. All right, we're never going to catch those Krell Knights, and I am just not worried about peasants. Yeah, I'm not worried about these peasants. So let's go ahead and end the battle and see how we did. Okay, so a quick little check on how we did. Kind of only 440 losses, but that's, I mean, most of their stuff was just peasants. But overall, you can see we had a real grind fest here, and almost 300 kills from those Amazons. So they're basically just war dancers that are slightly different. But overall, I think we had a pretty good performance. So, all right, I'll catch you guys up when I reload with the graphic settings on a slightly lower, but hopefully that'll increase our frame rate. All right, and welcome back. So I went ahead and dropped it down to a high setting. So we should be all right. So we can still get a little bit of battle in here. You didn't miss anything other than we kind of leveled up our guys, and that should be good. Should we fight this? I mean, it's just a bunch of haggard peasants. There's nothing really there. I'll just auto resolve it. I just don't see the reason to go through any of this. And I mean, that's a lot of cash, but we'll just occupy it. All right, enemy killed in battle. The Devoted. We got the Charm Shield. Oh, Vendettas, yeah. Let's get and the Marksmen of Murcielago. Yeah, we gotta definitely get them. Those are from our cap, son. Okay, so now we got it all up here. So now let's go ahead and start reinforcing all of our stuff. And we definitely gotta get anything that's gonna increase our trade. That's a strange area. Oh well. And what else we got here? So we don't have quite the cash or any of that, but I would like to get this so we can start getting these Knights of the Righteous Spear. And we can get some of these Templars. So I don't think anything else I quite need at the moment. So we're going to hold off on there. And that is all. So we got our little mercenary force here. And I do want to start harassing people. Who is at war with Morher of the Shadow Grave? So Tilea, all the Wood Elves. Let's see if the Wood Elves will join me. Let's talk to them. Non-aggression pact. And how about if I join your war against these beastmen? Hi, yeah, it's high. Give me that sweet paper. Maybe not that. Maybe I don't want that paper that much. You know what? Let's go ahead and think about this again. So we got the non-aggression. Join your war against these jackals. And how about you give me 500? How about you give me 900? Oh, come on, man. I want that paper. Whatever, I'll just join the war. And who else we got here? So we got our Clan Ingram. We'll just have you go there. Border Princes. You can keep fighting there. And let's talk to these dwarves. I really want them to start being friendly with us so we can start getting that money. And anyone else have cash? Paraval, I'm sure you're about to hate us. No, they're improving. Nope. And Musion, nope, I'm not even bother with them. All right, so he's raiding, he's pushing through. We have the military access, so let's just go right on in. It's not a great force, but I don't think he has too much. Plus, we got the dwarves and reinforcement, so we'll be okay. And we did level up. So let's take it out here. So we got Rally, Dirty Dozen, Steel and Honor, Melee Defense for all Heavy Cav, Dwarf Friend for all Melee and Heavy Armor units. That's interesting. Aura Size. I guess let's just get Dirty Dozen. I'm not quite sure what else to grab. So that'd be it. Oh, Carcassonne. We need some public order right now. So let's get that rolling. And now we got to think about our next move. So Tilea might be trying to step up to us, but the rest of Bretonnia doesn't seem to want to fight us, and I don't really want to have any don't really want to engage in the wood elves because it's just, you move through the land, it's nothing but attrition, and you don't really seem like you gain much from it. So I have to think about this. I also need to kind of get rid of some of those pikes and grab those new units that we can recruit. When Anger mobilizes. So he's up there. Alright, so let's go ahead and hire our new unit. So Marksman and the Vestero. So let's check out what they do. So the Marksman, 29 missile damage. I bet they have a higher chance. They do have missile resistance, which is not too bad. And they have decent combat stats. And let's look at the Vespero. So hiding, missile resistance, cause fear, and they have a bonus versus infantry of 8. That's not too bad. So he's out there. I think he's going to come this way. So let's move out over here. And let's go ahead and buckle down. So you say you can give me some cash. Growth and casualty replenishment. Don't need any of that. And where did they go? I guess they use the beast trails. So I guess we'll have to push south. Alright, so that's end of this turn. Let's move on. Would like to get one more battle in. Hopefully we can catch up to the shallow grave there. We have a nice little beast on pike action, especially since we have more units. We did lose one of our knightly orders, which is a little misfortunate there. I'm wondering what's going on down here, why they haven't just attacked somewhere. That's usually what they do. Alright, let's see where we are. Faction destroyed, ambush discovered. Not my problem. Still nothing. I need to save up some cash because I am struggling for some cash right now. And where is the shadow grave? I guess we'll just have to move up. Well, I don't know where they are. Let's keep them marching south. And hopefully we can start grabbing, we'll start raiding down south. Start picking off the weak settlements and make a little extra paper. Okay, so the dwarves are moving around. Still at war with all the gobos. I think if we can't find the shallow grave much soon, we're going to have to attack Perival. And then from Perival, we'll start marching north and take over all of France. As historically happened when Italy invaded during the Renaissance and conquered. Oh, there we go. No, oh, so he's over there now. So let's see if we can't pull him into an engagement. If I can come up and around, hopefully I can get him. Because he'll be stuck on this castle if he tries to siege it. Assault failure, ambush discovered, famine. So let's move you into there. I should have talked to Perival first before we trespassed. But come on. There we go, Perival. And trade agreement. How about non-aggression pact? There we go. Now we got some stuff going. Anyone else we can trade with? You guys like us yet? Nope. Musian, you're improving. Perival, we're improving. Alright, so now one more turn here. We'll move them south, and I guess we'll have to start pushing. Actually, you know what? We'll just go ahead and we'll start taking cities up and over here. Alright. That's going to end it for that turn. Hopefully they don't run away, and we can actually get one last little engagement and call it quits. I would really like to kind of see how we do against things that aren't just peasants. We're not really getting a good idea of kind of how balanced and how well our troops really are. We're just kind of dog stomping Bretonnian peasants, which, you know, goblin spearmen can do that. So he's going to come in there, try to assassinate or something equally as annoying. So he looks like he's ambushing. So let's just walk into that ambush. Uh-oh. Somebody got killed. Assault units fail. Ambush is discovered. What else is there? Alright, so let's just let's go ahead and level you up. We got the drill master. Let's get the next levels done. And let's just walk into this ambush that I know is coming. There it is. Opportunity to accept. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this battle, and we will call it quits at the end of this. So I'm going to cut out and cut back in once it starts. Now we've loaded. So let's go ahead and check our new units out. So we got the marksmen. They're wearing some sweet hats. That's probably my new favorite units. They got some sweet hats on. Although I did turn the graphics down just a little bit, hopefully, so we don't have a drop in frame rate. And we do have the Restorative Vendetta. All right, so that looks good. So let's go ahead and grab everyone. Let's fall back real quick and let's figure out our next move. So let's get our carbines. This time I called them by the actual name. So let's go ahead and get them up. We'll have them out and forward, and we're going to head and we'll get the Hedgehog, better known as our, actually you just have two there. So we'll have our Hedgehog form up, and they form rank. Somebody's Leopard Company has a missile attack? That's strange. We're going to have these two in the back. This is defend kind of our marksmen. Let's put our marksmen and our shielded ones in the center here. And then let's take our swords, and we're going to use them to kind of press, and we're going to use our knights defensively, and we're going to keep our commanders up into the center, and then our swordsmen, I think also we'll use them to kind of hold this flank here. So let's go ahead and group all this together. So that'll be group one, and let's lock it in. And we'll keep you on a 3, and we'll put you two on 2. So let's grab everybody, except for you two, and let's start this battle. So let's press up, and let's use these guys to start opening fire. So once they get in here, we'll open fire on the Gore Herds. We really want to engage them just outside of the battle there. So we're having opening fire shots. So we got some salvos going. Looks like we're getting some good damage in there. Looks like our frame rates are doing a little bit better. I know that when you start recording, it starts having some troubles. All right, so they're getting close. Let's pull them back. And now that we got those going, let's get our two little regiments of Renown here. Let's have the Amazons just give a whooping to those guys over there. And we got some hounds coming in here, so let's grab our knights and let's run a little blocking maneuver. And let's really need to get you guys up and firing. So let's get you onto the Chaos Spawn. And we need to hold with our front line of pikes. All right, so it looks like they managed to stop us there. Let's pull one group of pikes up and over. Our missile calf, as I'm just going to call them now, are over there. And it looks like they're really starting to press into the flanks here. And we're just going to pull these guys out as they engage, and get our pikes into here. And let's go ahead and pause it for a second. And it looks like my sound is really starting to go. So let's go ahead and just drop that down. All right. And let's get back into it. So where's this pike unit? This pike unit is holding, although I could use some reinforcements onto this flank. Let's get these guys up and around. And let's go ahead and throw all of you into group 4 and have you focus in on that. So we got our two of these guys. Let's have them come over here. And our pikes, let's just have them collapse into there. So now let's get our two leaders. Let's get them on the Shadow Grave. And I think that's it. They did get some hounds into there. So let's try to get can we pull our knights back up into these hounds? I hope so. Because that is not where we want them. Well, we do have some pikes pushing them back. That's good. So let's get our pikes and keep chasing. And we'll group 5. Let's get you guys back into there. How are we doing up here? Okay, the spawn are almost dead, which is good. It's nice to know that our anti-large stuff is working. And let's see. Looks like our forest is going through and kind of pushing. And the sound's just a little too low for me now. Now I can't hear anything. So let's just move just a little tad up. There we go. Now I hear something. And let's resume our battle. So group 4, let's put you on shielding. And let's take you off of skirmish. Now let's focus over there. So let's get you guys over. Let's go ahead and hit those Ungor Raiders. Let's have these other group come over here. Oh, no. We have to have you guys finish up here. Our swordsmen have finally come around the flanks. We're going to have them hit there. We've collapsed everything on this side. So we'll be able to push. One of the problems with this army is we do not have a lot of AP. Luckily, they don't have any Bestigors or anything. So let's get you. Push you in. And yeah, we're doing what we can. Still have our heroes fighting more herd. And let's just have you start shooting into there, and you keep chasing. And let's go ahead and grab group 4. And man, there's not much we can do here. So let's go ahead and shoot these harpies. And let's take these two and shoot these harpies over here. Alright, so it looks like everything's going. We do have a group of pikes. It looks like we have collapsed this flank, so let's send everybody up and around. And they're shooting. Let's grab group 4 again. Let's have them shoot these hounds, and let's go ahead and have take these off of melee, have them fall back, have you guys fall back, and it looks like everything's doing okay. So we finally pushed through there, and Morher is still giving us the business. And we have our leopard company, so let's have them collapse into that flank. Let's have our Empire Captain pull over here, and then let's have all of this just focus down on the Shadow Glaive. Alright, so it looks like everyone's getting to where they need to go. Let's get you up. Let's get you guys up and around, and have you collapse into this pocket there. Alright, group 2, just shoot into this combat. And as you guys just chase into that melee. Let's go ahead and get the marksman over to the side there. And I think we're going okay. So now that we have this flank collapsed, have them fall into there, fall into there. Have you chase those guys and shoot them down. And it looks like we're going to win this battle. So at least we got rid of Morher, and we're going to take some casualties, but at least now we can have room to recruit some new units that have a little bit of killing power. Let's take them off of skirmish and see if we can't get them up and around through there. Alright, so everybody's pushing through, everybody's doing okay. And let's grab our knights, and let's just have them try to run down any kind of units we can catch. Alright, so they're catching. Let's run them down. And that's it. There's not really much left, so let's go ahead and end the battle, and I'll see you as soon as we see when we see the results. Alright, let's take a result. So it looks like we're doing okay. I mean, it was kind of one-sided. It didn't have their top level, but as you can see, they're good at holding, but not necessarily good at killing, so they did get a lot pushed through and able to kind of hurt our front line, but great performance out of these two, but they were only fighting spearmen. So overall, I think our army is okay. I think we do need to start dropping some of the regular spearmen, or not spearmen, pikemen, and start grabbing Republican guards. So I'll catch you on the flip side when we finish up the turn and end our cast. Finish up our last little turn here. And maybe we can take Morher off the map. Hopefully he doesn't run away too far. And we gain the follower, that's fine. Nobody leveled up, but we do have enough movement, and I think it's going to be a quick little easy auto resolve. It sure is, so we don't need to worry about him anymore. And he is taken out. We got a little Sword of Strife. Oh, that's something I do need to do. I need to sit down and kind of hand out my magic items to my my characters. Whoa, that was a misclick. Alright, so let's get back over here. Have you go into march stance just to get you into the castle. And let's go ahead and level you up. So Noble Commander, what does this do? So upkeep for pikes, Republican Guards, Saracen and Pirates. Command the Fortune, upkeep for nobles, but lower for pikes, Republican Guard, Adventurers, Lancers, Royal. Man, I don't know. This is interesting. I don't know. I can't really justify it right now. So let's go ahead and keep the Dirty Dozen going. We do get a Griffin at 17, so we're still a little bit of ways away from that. And before I forget, let's go ahead and see if we have anything better. So let's give you the Charm Shield. Warrior Bane. I'll just give you that. That's fine. That's fine. And you can have this one. You can have this one. And let's get you some followers. I don't really care what you get. You might as well just grab what you can. And there we go. Looks like we handed out all the skills. And all right, our castle is good to go. So let's go ahead and level up. Oh, let's start with Bill Bali because I get that going. And let's just get the cash flow in because we can always get it redone later. And let's move up here, and we're coming over down here to Myrmidon. And that'll be it. So this will end the broadcast. And